Man, I can't tell if I look tired in the camera or what exactly there, but good Monday morning. I guess I'm up here at 4:30 down in the office to get a good jump start on this week. Basically, the plan for the week is I want to get all this stuff listed by Wednesday. As I said before, I think my first plan of attack is to set aside these watches that I have left. I'll list a few here that I left on my desk, which are these parts, manual wind watches, and then I'm going to move on to the other camera stuff / backroom cases. Which, if we go back here, basically what I have left in the back room are these 2 big boxes and 4 smaller boxes of camera cases. About half of these are going to be good and sellable, the other half are going to be ready to throw out, and there's going to be some really good ones in there, so I need to make sure to go through those and get those going. That is what I'll be working on here this week, along with what's left in my office. Positioning myself for this to be a push week. So let's get some listing going. Let's get my computer set up. Let's get it all going. Also, I may have lost a vlog. I don't know. I'm going to have to search around my office quite a bit here. But over the last couple of days, I've been trying to get Friday's vlog up. I could have got up on Saturday and whatever there. But it seems to be gone. I had 4 or 5 different memory cards where I stored all the vlogs on. And one of them went missing. I'm not sure exactly what happened to it. I assumed it was just around here. So I'll definitely do one more thorough sweep. I've done a few already. I did a thorough sweep at home, and I just can't seem to find it. So hopefully I didn't lose that segment of the vlog. But if I did, I guess it's not the worst thing. I have the start of the day and the end of the day. It's still a 17-minute vlog. It's the garage sale vlog there, and I think I only missed like an antique store or whatever. I'll definitely have that in the vlog itself, so you'll see this before this one. But this is the search for the vlog. Okay, so actually just hitting the end of these watches here that I had pre-pictured, ready to go. About 5 of them listed there. And had this one left one here, the Timex Cavatina. This one's actually a pretty cool setup. Basically, it was an interchangeable bezel system women's watch made by Timex back in the 1960s. This one actually is from 1973. It's like late 60s all the way up to the early 70s apparently. There are 3 straps in there, then there's 2 here obviously, so 5 straps, 5 bezels. Basically a complete set. Looking them up over here, actually they're pretty uncommon, pretty hard to find. They made a lot more other bezels for them though. As you can see, this one here actually includes like 9 bezels. So that's pretty crazy, but only 1 strap. I think we have the upper hand here. Of course, that one is listed at $129.99 with 1 watcher. This one actually does run and seems to keep time. I didn't think it did at first. I just don't think I knew how to wind it up and all that. We've had this thing for a while. And now I think I probably listed up at least 120. So that's actually a pretty good one. Better than I thought. Actually, I'll show you quickly here the way to tell Timex date codes. It's pretty difficult on some watches and easier on others. Pretty sure I've shown previously how to find the ones on newer watches, which are actually in the back. It's a code number. On older watches, for the most part, they're at the bottom of the dial, at least from the mid-60s all the way through the 80s, I found. As you can see, there actually is not a seeable one on here, and this is how you get to it. As you can see there, once I pop it out of the little bezel over there, you can actually remove the case, which gets you access to the movement, but also gives you a number at the bottom there. As you can see, the bottom of this one here is just a long number, but what we're looking for are the last 2 digits there, which in this case are 73. 73 means 1973, and that is the date of manufacturer. If I go grab this one over here, kind of blurry right now. It's actually one of my personal watches. This is a Timex self-wind, and it's kind of hard to see on this one because it's kind of scratched, but if you see at the bottom of the aisle there, you can actually see the date code exposed. You don't have to open it all up for this one. This one says 70 on there as the last number, meaning 1970. All the other numbers mean something. They're like movement codes and some other things there, but what we're looking for, at least for the date, are those last 2 numbers at the bottom of the dial. As you can see, just another Timex here. If you look at the back there, there's the date code on newer models. This one I think is a 75. Can hard to see through the finder there. But you go to the website, just look up Timex date codes, and you can find a key for those. They're either a letter and a number, or a number if they're earlier. I think 75 is 1985. Probably wrong on that. Don't have them quite memorized yet, but that's where they are. Okay, so there you go. 1 vegetable breakfast lasagna finished there, and this thing listed up at 130. So I listed up there. This one has more straps than the other one. Seems in fair shape. Definitely have to mention that the straps may be dry rotted, mainly for display, but if somebody wants to wear it, they probably could. There it is. Got it listed. I think the deal now is to actually look for that memory card that I said is missing and do one more quick sweep, see if I do that, and if not, get the vlog up and ready to go. I have a couple vlogs edited that I got edited there on Saturday, I think. So, gotta get some of those going. Gotta make sure I'm caught back up on the vlogs. That's gonna take a little bit, but I definitely need to do it. Luckily, I think all the vlogs last week, or at least most of them, except for maybe the Saturday vlog, were pretty light. Should be pretty easy to edit, get them up. Well, I just did a quick little search of my office there, and definitely did not seem to be able to find it. Only other hunch, I actually have that fisheye camcorder at home. I need to go back when dealer goes back here, and then I need to come back here in a short matter of time and try and see if it's in there. That's my last thought of where it could be. I usually keep my memory cards pretty well contained. There are the two there, and then there's one in this camera, obviously. And I have to think, I think there's one more somewhere else. But anyway, looking for that still. Too bad. So, really haven't been vlogging a lot this morning, even though I definitely haven't pulled out the camera. I got a lot done. I got a bunch of stuff listed here, sitting right at about 20 listings. Got 3 vlogs scheduled, ready to upload, so those will be going up here today. About time to go for a lunch break. I'll be back. Okay, so some concentrated listing this afternoon here. Not really vlogging a lot. I definitely have to come up with a topic for tonight's thing here. I think I'm going to do some scootering here. I'm actually watching the ISA Scooter World Championships. Those guys are insane. Oh, man. Let's see some crazy stuff. But anyway, got a list of a couple more items here, and then it's time to go home for supper. Guess we're wheeling the big freezer home here. Looks pretty crazy. Best idea with this thing is wheel it down the road. So we're heading home. Okay, so over here at my normal spot in the park, I'm not sure if I'm going to put this up separately or put it up in the vlog, but either way, I guess we'll see. I'm going to try to land some harder / interesting tricks today. I guess we'll see how it goes. Inspired watching the Scooter World games. Those guys are nuts. Of course, they do stuff on ramps and all that. I'm kind of flatland, but let's try a few things. Let's just start some warm-up tricks, like a double whip and double heel and a few other things like that. Maybe a 3-bar. A few other things in there. Okay, so back in the office here, played some DDR, and now I'm all worn out and ready to list. Haha. Think I'd actually take some of my old tips, set up the timer, and get some listing rolling here. Going to have to come up with some interesting ideas for videos and all that in the future, but for right now, I guess I'm just going to keep listing and keep vlogging little snippets as I go. If I come across anything interesting, I will mention it. Okay, so I have a bit of sore throat tonight. I don't really feel like talking too much here, but I guess I am going to finish up my listing for tonight, I believe. I'm going to go put it up on the board and put the number up there. And then for the last 25 or 30 minutes, I'm going to work on replacing some watch batteries here. Just trying to work through stuff on my table. If you can tell, it's a lot clearer. I basically got everything camera that was on that table listed, except for a couple film boxes and a couple other minor small things. So anyway, let's get that on the board there. 41 items. I have to get the dollar amount. Just scroll through them here quickly. What I got listed, just a bunch of very miscellaneous items. Bunch of different things. Let's get them added up and put them on board. And that really shows you how low end and how clean up the stuff that I'm listing is right here. That is a total of $592. 41 items listed. Whew. Man. I actually forgot that I listed some watches there too, so just add that to there. $898, 41 items listed. Got to add that to dealer's number here. My white balance are way off. And there you go. 48 items, $1,568. So, like I said, not finding a lot of interesting things to vlog about recently, but of course that's because I'm going through kind of the bottom of the barrel stuff, the final stuff there in the back room there. Hopefully we'll get to the cases. I'll have a few more things to talk about, but definitely wants to get into the new inventory, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end off the vlog for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another vlog tomorrow. Noah out. Goodbye.